everybody, it's Connie Elaine. I hope you're having a great week. It's definitely warmed up, so this week I wanted to use the set Heatwave. It was a Hostess exclusive last year, and then it also came out in a limited release a little bit later. But definitely, if you love exclusive sets, then sign up to host your own party, get a link, and share with your friends. Your stylist can definitely help you too. And book that so you get free nail polish and also access to exclusive shades. So I love the set Heatwave. I have it on my toes, and then I also cut it as a DIY French. And then I used one of the fruit sets that we have as main squeeze. And from far away, it looks a little bit like an ombre, and then up close you can see the citrus. So hope you enjoyed that this week, and as always, stay tuned till the end to see the final look.
Alright, so main squeeze. Here I started with the Color Street Nail Strengthener first, and then as I open up my set like I do with any mani, I decide which strips I'm going to use. I then pull those off and put the rest back in the sleeve for another time. So if the sleeve is left open, then the strips will continue to dry out. So my nice wristband that I should have taken off from the convention I was in the middle of that when I was doing this mani. So here I have craft punches. The bigger one, the main size, is the 5/8 craft punch. Sometimes I get that incorrect, but that's the typical size most people use. So here you'll see me cutting off the silver tab. I've already removed the clear acetate, and then punch my strip. I personally use a slightly smaller one on my pinky nails just because I have pretty small nail beds. I don't remember what size it is right now, so I'll have to find out for you guys. So I can use the 5/8 or the pre-cut French that Color Street has too, just fine. So I just like it. And yeah. So then once I apply the strip, then and like I said, I like to retack my strips. I've mentioned before. Make sure you retack only to the glossy side or the strip will get stuck. And then once I push it down, then I just clean up the edge. I know sometimes on my manis you'll see me just apply and then move on to another nail and go back and clean it up. Especially with warmer temps that we're having, nail polish, just like other paint, can have different reactions in different temperatures. So too cold, doesn't stick. Too hot, things might get a little gummy. So definitely cool it down first. Run the AC if you have it. Putting it on at night when it's cooler is helpful too. So here I'm just cleaning up the edges. And then I decided with this, with Heatwave, that besides my petty that you'll see at the end, I also wanted it on my index and pinky finger just to mix in with main squeeze. I love the gold orange sheen. Definitely reminds me of citrus. I know citrus comes in all colors, but here we have a strip of the main squeeze, and I decided to punch along the side instead of the usual end. I'm trying to see, because the design's pretty fine on this, if I can achieve just a few different variations with how the strip looks on my nail. I also wanted to show you guys that with different designs, depending on what you want, if you do, whether you do a DIY French or just cut part of the strip for your mani to customize it, that you can turn the strip in different ways. You can even apply strips sideways or in different ways depending on how you can get them to fit. So your imagination is your limit pretty much. So here I cut the side of the strips, then I'm applying just like I normally do. I wanted to get some green in there on some of the sides, but I liked when I was applying main squeeze how the way the yellow is placed, I wound up having yellow in the middle, like an ombre effect when you're not as close looking at this mani, no matter which way you turn the strips. So that was pretty fun, but then I was able to get some slightly different colors on each nail. So then once I clean up, then I'm going to move on to my next nail. Sometimes, because I use my thumbs as tools, it gets stuck. I just peel it off right away. And then for this middle finger, I decide just to cut it. Typically, just cutting the ends. So I use one strip for 2 nails. I remove the acetate, punch the ends, and then I'll cut it in half to apply. So, and of course removing it from the backing. So cutting it this way though, there's not going to be any green lines on your nails. So that's why I use this side to get a little bit on one of my nails, because it's also on my thumbs that you'll see later how I cut them. So slightly different angle on that. So once you perforate the edge, just push it down and keep moving on. So I actually think French to apply are pretty quick as far as manis go, and I just really like the effect with my nails. So here I have the thumb strip, or the strip I'm going to use for my thumb, I should say. It's the second biggest strip in the set. And so I'm actually cutting the corners here. I already cut off the silver tab. And so by cutting the corners, I can get some more of that green and other variation on my thumbs this way. So don't forget to see the final look at the end.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching that. I think for this summer, I'm also gonna visit the fruit theme again. It's fun for nails, but do something a little more obvious or bolder. So stay tuned for that. And then also coming up, patriotic mani, and then I still need to talk to you guys about the nail care items that have come out and what I think of them. So have a great week. Thanks again for watching, liking, subscribing, and all that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.